What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. This is TRETO Without a Motherfucking Radio, and I'm your host with the most. And that over there is Renee from the other day. And you're tuning in to episode 20. Goddamn 20.
Episode 20?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I thought it was 19. No joke, I thought it was 19.
No. The cold one was 19, I believe.
Damn,
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
that's cold.
Wow. Man, that was such a perfect title for that.
Bro, it was just so, all in all, that episode was perfect. The timing, the title, the fucking...
Temperature.
The temperature, the fucking Californians.
Yeah, we're so sorry to give you guys shit, but I mean, honestly, come on. No.
And actually, I did find out today, I guess I could have Googled it at any point, but I found out today, they actually had really nice weather.
Oh, really?
Like, it was like rainy, but that was it.
No.
And Australia was super hot. Like, they had a heat wave
Wow, they're all sweating?
during the same time that we had this like Arctic wave,
Yeah.
and then California was just chilling in the rain,
Were they really?
pretty much.
Jerks. But yeah, man, welcome. On a lighter note, welcome back to another episode where this is a podcast for people who swim in the shallow end because they're afraid of sharks. This is a podcast for people that put syrup on their pancake, put syrup on the bottom pancake, and put syrup around the rim of the plate. This is for people. This is for people that have diabetes too.
There's people who have adult onset diabetes.
Yeah.
Stanley, where you at?
Did I stutter? No. Fucking Stanley. Remember that time he did push-ups to get to get out of work? Yeah.
I thought he was gonna have a heart attack right there.
Right? But yeah, man, welcome back. So Renee, I know we're talking about the polar vortex. Was it really bad for you, as like the news likes to make it out?
So let me tell you, for me personally, it wasn't that bad.
Right.
Because I just didn't leave the house.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, so I worked from home on Thursday and Wednesday.
Okay.
So I didn't have to go out to go to work. And then really the only time that I went out was like, I don't even think I left the house at all on Wednesday.
Nice.
And then Thursday I went out like once, like around 2 or 3, like, so it wasn't that bad anymore. It was only like
Right.
single digit negatives.
Oh, it was only it was not.
Well, like today it's like what, 10 degrees out?
Oh, and it feels amazing.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, right? Like I went out there, like my jacket was unzippered and
Yeah. So right now it says it's 16 degrees out and it feels amazing.
it does. It really
And, like,
does.
That's me who stayed inside. I probably had like 5 minutes of total contact.
Oh, okay. So then you played it
outdoors.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah, and even then, it still felt good today being
Nice.
outside.
Yeah, it was cool. Like, so my dad and I, we were bored and we're like, hey, I pretty much told him about the boiling water challenge that was going around the internet. I don't know if you saw that.
I did.
So people are like throwing hot water in the air and then they come back, hits them in the face, and then
Like, they
got,
just don't care.
Yeah, there you go. Wave it in the air. So I was like, hey, Joe, $20 says that the water won't hit the ground and it's going to turn into ice or,
Right.
snow. Yeah. He's like, no, what are you talking about? Like, the water's going to hit the ground. Like, you're dumb. And I was like, no, it's science. Like, it's not going to hit the ground.
I like how he had that sass. He was like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You stupid? Backhands. But no, so I was like, yeah, $20. And then sure enough, we did it. And it happened just like every other video online. I didn't post it. I didn't even record it.
No, I saw you. You shared it way more than our fucking episode.
Everybody check this out. Right?
It's like, hey, Trader, do you have that link to your latest episode? Like, nah, but check this out.
No, but check this out. It turns into snow. All excited. Yeah, so we did it.
It's real. It really happens.
Right. Wow. It's real, I tell you. It's freaking real. Where's that from? That's from a movie. Anyway, so we did it, and as we're doing it, I saw my neighbor walking by, and he was looking at us.
How embarrassed were you?
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say. So he was looking at us, and he was kind of like looking at us like, what the hell? And then...
Bro, he has a job where he has to be outdoors. He's like hating his life. And then he sees you and your dad out there just fucking having fun.
Right? Having the time of our lives while he has to go and work. He kind of gave us that, like, what are you guys doing face?
Yeah.
And then I looked at him and I threw the second half of the board. I was like, all right, fuck it. Well, I'm already in. So,
like, he already judged me. I might as well commit.
might as well fully, act the fool. But yeah, it was cool, man. Aside from that, the house was cold, but it wasn't like...
Oh, yeah.
Extremely cold.
That's what I was gonna ask. Did your heating like struggle at all?
It did. It struggled. It was really bad that one day where it was like negative 20, 25.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that day I had to wear like a sweater and kind of pretty. I was pretty much wearing this all day.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I just wear that normally.
Oh, no.
Bro, you sounded like you were grossed out by it.
Oh, you just wear
Like,
sweaters.
oh, you wear sweaters?
What is this? 1995? What do you?
What the fuck?
What? I don't know why.
95, the year where everyone wears sweaters.
Bro, that was the year sweaters popped off.
Was
Look
it?
it up. Champion, South Pole,
North Pole,
North Face. Oh, North Pole. No, I don't even know sweater brands.
East Face.
Ooh, hold on. I gotta talk to you about something, man.
Fucking adolescent fat.
Yeah, wow, not Fat Farm.
Oh, I was going for baby
Baby fat. There you go. Yeah, adolescent fat.
Adolescent fat.
There you go. Wow, toddler fat. No, it's all
Fucking,
cute. No.
Pinkaware instead of Rockaware.
Ooh, okay. I don't know how you got Pinkaware.
Pinkaware, I don't know.
Wouldn't it be like Softaware?
Softaware. Oh, because rock hard. Softaware.
Or Popaware?
Popaware?
'Cause
It's
rock
just a
and
big
pop.
ass bear.
Well, it's Papa Bear. Wear my shit. No.
Popaware shit.
No, I was gonna tell you. So in the last episode, we got a lot of good feedback, and one of the big things that multiple people commented on was your whole House of Boys.
Oh, Boys House.
Boys House. There you go. Yeah, House of Boys. No, but Boys House. And then I was like, yeah, Boys House. Like, well, you never been to a Boys House? And dude, they just started laughing. And then the fact that you were trying to save it with the whole, it's located on the west side of the east,
the eastern west side or some shit.
Yeah, some shit like that. I thought that was really funny, man.
Oh my god, people did think it was funny. That's why I went up on the best of video.
Yeah, check it out. Right? Best of, we have YouTube content, and we created a best of video for January, and that shit is funny. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, you should definitely check
it's true. It does a good job at cutting down the fucking 4+ hours of podcasting into, it's like a 30-minute video, I think.
Yeah, you super condensed it. Yeah, I feel like people that don't have time to watch a whole hour really enjoy the
fucking greatest hits.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like a greatest hits album. Yeah.
Oh shit. Album series, not series 1. What's it called? Volume 1.
Ooh, there you go.
We got to do like one of those. What's it called? That's What I Call Music Now records.
Oh my god, do you remember those?
Bro, they still make them.
Do they really?
They're still fucking making them.
I remember watching infomercials like late night for those, like, that. Bro, and like Kids Bop.
They still make Kids Bop too.
No, they don't.
I have no idea who the fuck is buying this shit.
They make Kids Bop still?
Watch, they're on Kids Bop number. What number do you think they're at?
Oh man,
bro, they're fucking touring.
No, what?
They'll be in Tinley Park, August 25th, 4 p.m. at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater.
What's up? You down? No, two grown ass men go to the Kids Bop concert. Really? They're touring? That's crazy.
They're touring.
But I mean, who are these kids performing?
Just fucking. It doesn't even tell me.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna start reading them off, but the first name was Sean Kingston. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a famous
was
guy.
Sean Kingston in Kids Bop?
Ooh, maybe.
Because it came
I feel
up.
like he has a couple songs that are like kid friendly, like that Beautiful Girl song.
I don't know. He talks about "You'll Have Me Suicidal."
Oh, right. But that's like the unedited version. That's not the Kids Bop version.
That's not the Kids Bop. The Kids Bop version is "You'll Have Me Very Sad."
Wow. Very sad.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
You know what's funny? I took my nephew to a Nickelodeon
Kids Bop concert.
No. Well, close. I took him this past summer to Nickelodeon Slime Time Live.
Ooh, what is that?
Oh, it was super kind of cool. No, I don't want to admit that it was cool, but it was like
it was super kind of cool.
It was super kind of cool.
You're like that guy who starts crying at the end of the fucking Notebook.
Oh yeah, it was kind of sad, but it was just not a whole.
It was what?
Yeah, no, but it was okay. So I'm not gonna lie, like the inner like Nickelodeon childhood of me, my inner childhood came out. It was a slime festival, which I mean, if you grew up watching Nickelodeon, you remember like Slime Time Live and like Double Dare 2000 and no.
I remember Double Dare 2000.
Okay, yeah. So then, do you remember like the Choice Awards or like the Nickelodeon Awards were like fucking people get slimed and shit.
Right, and they give out. Well, one year they give out fucking surfboards.
Yeah, what the hell was that
most,
about?
like, awkward shaped trophies. Like,
imagine going
what
home
are you
with
supposed
that.
to do with that?
Yeah, like how do you even get into Uber? Well, I guess they didn't have Uber back then.
I guess. How do you even do? I guess a little side note. Do you think those surfboard awards were actual like surfboards?
Oh,
like you could take them out and actually use them?
Oh, I hope. That would suck going surfing with your boys and it's like, oh man, I got a new surfboard.
Yeah, I got this new surfboard,
fake.
and it's all made out of styrofoam.
Kind of like those skateboards they sell at Walmart that don't really like work.
Don't really do anything.
Yeah. Huh.
But anyway, so the Slime Time Live.
Yeah. So then it was this just pretty much slime festival and it was pretty dope. Just literally you could do anything with slime. But then they had it was kind of like a concert thing going on where it was like a concert fest. Which I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, so we saw, it was so awkward. We saw Flo Rida.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, it was
Bro,
so.
What the fuck was Flo Rida doing at a kids show?
Exactly, and that was like everything was super censored and like man, it was like all these little.
It's like when you hear rap songs on the radio and you hear like 1 out of every 7 words.
Yeah, right. And then it just doesn't even sound good.
It's just beat.
So then Flo Rida comes off the stage and he does like this crowd walking thing, picks up this little white kid, puts him on his shoulders.
Okay.
So he's walking around, right? And then everyone's going crazy. And then me and my nephew are just standing there like, well, we're not going to, this is stupid. And then he kind of was like not really into it because he doesn't know who Flo Rida is. But then he was doing that one song, the whistle song, and then Boots with the Fur. He did Boots with the Fur. And it was so awkward. And he got really close to us. Song. Yeah. And he got really close to us and he was like doing his thing. And in my head I was thinking, bro, how much do you get for this? Like, how much are they paying you for you to get hyped in front of thousands of little white kids? Like, you must have street cred, but for you to do like a Slime Time Nickelodeon concert, like, how do you go back to your hood and be like, yo, I just performed in front of all these little white kids? Like,
so is that mainly what it was in the audience? It was Caucasian kids?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it had to be like 90%. Yeah.
Huh. Where was this at?
It was at the that island by the
Goose Island.
No. It was at the brewery, Northernly Island. That concert venue they have over there.
Okay. Yeah,
it's right by the planetarium, right by the museum.
Damn, so this was an expensive venue then. It was in the city.
Yeah, I mean it was a legit like thing. And then they had like the stage set up, and they had like all the festivities and stuff. It was pretty cool.
It's weird. I didn't even know they did that.
But yeah, point is, the music was weird because everything was so censored, you know. So right. I'm feeling like if you go to a Kids Bop concert, if you don't like,
well, because Kids Bop they basically rewrite the songs to remove anything. Right. That's their whole thing, right? They make them kid friendly.
Yeah.
Or, what's their slogan? Like today's hits sung by kids for kids.
Damn, how do you know that?
Bro, so many infomercials.
Damn, okay. Duh.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. Who the fuck buys this?
Well, I was going to say, if you're a dad, like, and your kids want to go to that, you just kind of have to go, like, you know?
Do you think they, like, at their events, they have, like, a bar in the back for the parents? Oh, man.
Yeah, for
to, like, make it bearable for them or something?
Yeah, right? And the bartender's like, yep, I feel you, man. Just here's another one.
It's like, bro, I have to be here every show.
Damn. And like
they've been booking this place since 2008.
Damn, he just understands the parents. Ooh, 2008? That's like,
dude, Kids Bop has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
The first one came out in 2001.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then they released 2 of them in 2018. Kids Bop 37 and Kids Bop 38.
Do they have like so I know they sell CDs, but like is there like, can you just play them on like iTunes or like Apple Music?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, right.
Damn, bro.
What?
Kids Bop, the first one. Do you want to try and guess?
Oh my god.
Do you guess? See if you can get 3 of these songs.
Let's see here.
There was 22 total tracks.
2001, you said?
2001.
All right, so The Chronic 2001 came out. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg was out.
Gin and Juice.
Yeah. Oh, Apple Juice. No. let's see, who was popping in 2001? I don't even know. Like, I mean, it was still like heavy rap, and then there's like Britney Spears and like NSYNC.
Mm-hmm.
NSYNC had to be on there for sure.
All right, but you got to give me a song.
Oh, damn. NSYNC song. Bye bye bye.
Isn't that's Backstreet Boys, isn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure it's NSYNC. You're singing it in your head, right?
Yep.
Bounce, bounce.
Yeah, that is NSYNC, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh
because
god,
that was
I hope I'm not wrong. I think that's NSYNC.
Oh man, is it Backstreet Boys? So what's the video where they were like puppets?
Oh, that's NSYNC.
Well, yeah.
But that's not that song. That's a different song, I think.
Dude, people who are fans right now are just cringing. They're like,
hating
how
us.
the fuck do you not know this?
Bro, okay, I'm
American
sorry.
pastime.
I wasn't in the demographic for teenage boy bands when I was 6.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I love teenage boy bands when I was 6. That's the best time to like them because there's no one judges you. Like, you don't really choose your music up until you become a teenager.
All right, so Bye 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 is on the track list.
Oh, nice. All right, that's one. Britney Spears.
Okay.
I'm thinking of Michael Scott when he pulls up in the car.
It's
like
Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch.
With the fucking Lady Gaga song.
Oh, man. Yeah, this is impossible, dude. I don't know.
Bro, most of these songs are like...
Legit?
Yeah, like well, it makes sense.
DMX?
So, yeah, DMX is on here. No.
Oh, wow.
So the first Kids Bop track on the first Kids Bop album is All Star by Smash Mouth.
Oh, that's a great song.
Number 2 was Oops, I Did It Again, Britney Spears.
Okay, I know that one.
Steal My Sunshine, which we actually ended up
oh,
sampling.
That's right.
Bye Bye Bye. There's Livin' La Vida Loca. There's...
This is a good lineup. This is a good track list.
I Want It That Way. There's that I'm Blue song.
Who sings that?
Which one?
That I'm Blue song.
Eiffel 65, I think it's called.
Nice. That is the best mumbling song. Like that, Genius.com, how they break down the lyrics.
Uh-huh.
They should do that song.
These guys were on it. Blink 182, All the Small Things.
Ooh, that's a good song. Damn, that was 2001.
Yep. That Mbop song.
Oh, Hanson. Yeah.
There you go. So they had some, just looking at the list, like there's songs that stand out to me that I know.
Yeah. Huh. You know what's crazy? During that time, like all this shit's on the radio. Like,
right. These are basically the
songs
from the top 40.
That's crazy. Do you remember B96 before it was like Eddie and Jobo?
That's the only ones that I remember. I think those are the only radio personalities on B96 that I ever listened to. Eddie and Jobo in the morning.
Yeah, there was one before them, or like I should say a pair before them.
No, there was one.
There was only one. Dude, Eddie and Jobo, I wonder what they're doing now besides insurance commercials.
Oh shit, that's true, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to imagine that they moved on to a bigger market, but at the same time, I don't know what's a bigger market than Chicago. So they had to go to like LA or New York.
Yeah. So actually, Chicago's the third largest market for broadcasting. And you nailed it. The New York and LA are the two.
Are the two biggest?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I wouldn't think that they found a job outside of Chicago.
Maybe they just got replaced.
Yeah.
They got too old.
Well, I mean, do you remember WGCI when they had Tony Sco in the Morning Riot?
No.
I had a feeling you were gonna. Okay, so Tony Sco, they had a morning show, and it was like Tony Sco, Nina Chantel, and the dude that's on right now, which I'm hitting a blank.
You're not gonna find it. Don't look
Leon
at me.
Leon Rogers. So then they had a morning show, and I don't know what happened, but they got rid of Tony Sco and Nina Chantel, and they kept Leon Rogers, and now they have the morning takeover with the people who are on now, Kendra G and Kyle.
I just skip right past that station every morning.
Really? What do you listen to in the morning?
I listen to the mix in the morning. 101.9,
okay.
Right?
So
101.9?
101.9, yeah.
Yeah.
That's this guy, the dude with the cool voice.
Eric
and Kathy. Is Kathy still on?
No, she's gone.
Ah, son of a...
Apparently that was a really big controversy.
Really?
Because I used to listen to them, to Eric
Yeah.
and Kathy, and then something happened and she got kicked out, basically.
Okay.
And so now it's Eric in the Morning with Melissa and Whip. And they were also...
That doesn't even sound cool.
It's stupid. Yeah. But they were they were there while it was Eric and Melissa, or right. Eric and Kathy. And one of them would do the what's it called? Traffic?
Okay.
Oh, what's it called?
It's called traffic.
You ever forget what that thing that makes you sit in your car for a long time?
Right? Oh, you mean traffic? No.
Yeah, one of them used to do the traffic,
right,
and the other one did like the 5-minute news report.
Okay.
And I guess after they fired Kathy, they took both of those people and made them like permanent in the show.
Co-host?
Yeah, permanent co-hosts.
Oh, nice.
And it's really interesting because I guess now I've been listening it for so long that I've seen it go through various evolutions.
Yeah.
So when it was Eric and Kathy, and now the current iteration, that's Eric with Melissa and Whip.
Right.
And it's funny because I can see them transitioning into another different set of hosts.
Yeah, getting rid of Eric.
Well, no, they're keeping Eric.
Forever?
Well,
he kind of makes the show.
He makes the show, I guess. Yeah. But it's funny because I can see them phasing out one of their hosts and bringing in someone else.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just because that person contributes the least to the conversations when they're like on the air, or if that person doesn't do well with the audience, or maybe they're really just sexist and they want to get a younger girl.
That's fucked up. Well, that's what happened to Showbiz Shelly, right? They got rid of her and they fucking got some younger chick.
Really? I was wondering what happened to her.
I think she got moved to some other radio station because they used to be Styles and Roman, and then they got phased out too, right?
Well, yeah, because were they in the morning?
I don't even know, to be honest.
I know they got moved. Like they were, for example, let's say they were in the morning time slot,
and they got bumped to
they got moved
evenings.
to like the evening.
Oh, I would love that because you have to wake up super early to do that morning show. No.
See, but the thing is, in terrestrial radio, the big show, like the one that you want, is the morning spot. Well, yeah, because that's like when the most people listen. Prime. That's the most advertiser money. That's when you get paid the most.
Yeah, that and then like the 5 o'clock.
Yeah. So it's like the morning block, so that 5 to 10. Yeah. And then 5 to 7 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just whatever after that.
Yeah. I still wouldn't want to wake up that early. And this is why we have a podcast. No, isn't it ironic that we're talking about fucking radio stations without a radio? On
that is something, and I do think that's funny. But I do want to dig into that a little bit once we get that. Well, not right now.
I was getting ready.
I know you got ready.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
Because I want to dig into that a little bit when we get that guest that you mentioned who does radio.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I want to get into that a little bit and talk about the controversy that there was with Howard Stern and Ari Shaffir a while back.
Ooh,
I think it was like 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
They basically got into a fucking... They had an argument, basically, because Ari was saying that terrestrial radio is a dead format and that podcasts are the next evolution of radio.
Which I agree with. 100%.
And Howard Stern was saying that he was wrong, that radio is still the king. Like, you can have your podcast, but at the end of the day, more people will listen to a big morning radio show than any given podcast. Right.
I feel like... now I'm going to dive into it.
That's why I want to dive into it when we have someone who does.
Yeah.
Because their show is like weekly, right? Like or not weekly, like they do it daily.
Yeah,
like 5 days a week.
Yeah, they're on daily, yeah.
And that's why I want to get into that with someone who's got more of experience in that field. Because I know you also did a radio show for Morning College for a while, right?
Yeah, so we did a radio show for Morning College. Shout out to Jesus. That was the first time I was on radio, but that was like a campus radio. And then later on, I did a online radio station for Windy City Underground.
Right.
And that was really cool because it was like you could just stream it anywhere. But as far as like a FM station, I've never done, which just to even like to just even be a part of is just crazy because there's so much that goes into a radio show,
right?
That people don't even think of. Yeah. So when you're listening, like in the morning, you're like, oh yeah, they're just talking. But no, you gotta hit your times, and then you gotta like come back and do the, you know.
You have to fucking pause for advertisements. You have to play X amount of music every whatever it is to keep the advertisers happy. You have to fucking do fucking advertisements.
You have to do all that while you're talking about the topic that you want to talk about.
Right, and you have to have a fucking topic. Like sometimes it amazes me how many topics they can get on any given radio show.
On a daily too. I mean, they have writers and stuff, but like, it's still crazy, you know.
And just the fact that they have to keep it so condensed too. I feel like that's the part above all else. That's the part that would screw me over. Because like, you know, the show is made in such a way that you can listen in like 7-minute increments and understand what's happening. Yeah,
and not lose that like flow of the conversation. Right.
So like you have to keep a long conversation going, but at the same time you have to be able to chunk it up into small portions so that people can tune in and out as they're driving.
Yeah, and not only that, you have to hit your times when it comes to your advertisements because people pay for that time slot.
Right, they pay for the space.
If they have a 30-second time slot, all right, that's a lot. They have a 10-second time slot, and you give them 7 seconds. You're really ripping them off for those 3 seconds. You know?
Right, and then they come down on the company, right? It looks bad on the company, and then you might lose a sponsorship.
Yeah, which if you've noticed, the traffic report is always just a big ass advertisement for something.
Yeah, because it's always brought to you by something at the end.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, you know, the Eisenhower is backed up, some from the O'Hare, and this is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts, where, you know, bro, can I know what's going on the 55 before you sell me Dunkin'?
Dude, and then it's always like the same people too, like fucking the amount of times that I've heard Overweight ice cream.
Oh god, okay,
oh my god. They spend so much money.
Well, no, they're smart, dude. I mean, by the time you get out of work, you're going to go get ice cream. No.
Is that how they get you?
That's how they got me. No.
Mention you from the radio, and you'll pay 10% more.
Right?
It's not even a good discount.
Wait, you're getting ripped off? Hey, so I heard you guys on the radio.
Oh,
all right,
cool.
sir. That'll be actually $11.49 now. No.
So, but I heard you guys on this station. Oh, that station? $12.
$12. They gypped us 7 seconds the other day. No.
Damn, see? No.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Man.
Yeah, so I can't wait to dig into that one because I feel like there's a lot there, and it's something that I've wanted to talk about for a while.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's actually a really good topic. Which, I mean, without going into much detail, do you think I still want to touch that topic. Do you
you remember that meme where it's like discussing a topic,
man, you just
changing the all right, no, but without going into much detail, all right. There's a lot of stuff there, so I'm pretty sure we won't hit everything.
Real quick, okay, so we could even make it more general and not just focus on radio, but do you think people's careers as entertainers or radio broadcasters, whatever you may have, do you think having a podcast kind of boosts their audience in a good way or in a bad way? Because so if you're an entertainer, say a comedian or like a rapper, and you have a podcast, right, but people only know you for the podcast, and then once they see you do your own shit, like they'll see you on stage and be like, oh man, he's so much better on the podcast. Do you think it'll help your career, or does it kind of deteriorate from your focus on being that stage presence? Ooh, that was a good one.
I feel like you hit both sides of the coin there. So I do think that it's going to benefit your career in the fact that you'll have more eyes on you. You'll have a bigger audience.
Right.
But yes, it will dilute what you're doing, though, because you'll have people who follow you because of what you do, and then you'll have people that follow you because you have a podcast that they like.
So at the end of the day, they're still going to follow you.
Right. So at the end of the day, you're going to have more people.
Yeah.
It's just you're going to have a bigger pool of people.
Right.
I look at it a lot the same way as, for example, Bob Saget.
Okay, the Full House guy.
Full House. He hosted America's Funniest Home Videos,
which was the original Vines, if you think about
essentially.
Yeah.
But he hosted that show for a really long time, and that was like what he was popular for. That's what he was known for.
Yeah.
But he was also a stand-up comedian.
Which was really dirty jokes, right?
Right, exactly. And his comedy was really dirty. It was really vulgar. And so when he would go on tour, he'd get a whole bunch of people like come with their families because they're like, oh, you know, we're gonna go watch the guy from the Home Videos show. He's gonna show us funny clips, or he's gonna, you know, like they get this idea of what this person's like.
Little did they know.
So then they go to the show, and he's like saying all this fucking vulgar stuff in his stand-up show, and they're like, oh, well, this isn't the same guy that I saw on TV.
Yeah.
So that's like, to me, the perfect example of that. Like, he probably sold way more tickets because people saw him on TV and liked him on that show than he would have if he didn't do that show. But at the same time, it like created a split in his audience between people that were there for his actual stand-up and people that were there hoping to, I don't know,
see Danny Tanner.
Yeah, to see Danny Tanner or whatever.
Yeah. That reminds me of when I saw Deadpool in theater. I literally remember seeing a mom like get her son, and like they walked out 5 or 10 minutes into the movie. And I guess in her mind, she was thinking, "Oh, it's a superhero movie, you know? Like, yeah, it's not bad, but it's a rated R superhero movie, lady." Like,
yeah, I feel like that's completely on her, though.
That is on her. She should have done her research.
If I remember correctly, they had a TV ad that ran a lot. That was literally Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. Yeah. It was literally Deadpool talking to the camera, saying, "Hey, this isn't a superhero movie for you to take the whole family to. This is a rated R superhero movie."
I think this is right after he had beat up a guy, and like the guy's like laying on the ground. And
and like, you know, he's straight up telling people, this is a rated R fucking superhero movie.
Yeah, right.
And so either, I don't know, that lady just didn't do any diligence on
fuck it, let's go to the movies here.
Yeah, she didn't do any diligence on it.
Right.
Or she just assumed that it was a joke or something. I don't know what she was thinking.
I don't know, but I guess you could also put that into the people that were at the Danny Tanner show,
right?
Whatever his name is,
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget. There you go. Oh, that's right. So I have a friend that every time he wants to swear, he'll be like, "Bob Saget," like instead of saying "fuck, god damn it" or whatever. Yeah, I mean those people should know that his stand-up. Well, I guess it's a little bit harder to.
I guess back then it was a little bit harder to know because you had less avenues of interacting or getting content from a person, because you couldn't just go on YouTube and search it up.
Right.
The internet was fucking nothing.
It was just you got mail. No. What was the internet before memes? No, crazy.
Wow, look at you.
No,
like, what was the internet before what I use it for?
Yeah, what was the internet before YouTube? No. Dude, YouTube before YouTube?
YouTube before YouTube.
What was YouTube before YouTube?
A dating site.
Wow. Was it really?
Yeah, remember we talked about this.
Oh, it was. It was the
maybe on an episode?
I want to say it was because we talked about the guy. He was actually from like Chicago, or he went to school in like Champaign or something.
The YouTube guy?
Yeah, the creator of YouTube.
Oh, no shit.
Bro, we talked about this.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, if you look him up, he's like some little Asian guy that I think he either went to U of I or ISU or something like that.
Oh shit, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, originally I think that was that's what I said in the episode as well. That's what the original idea for YouTube was, is that you would, similar to like Match.com, or before it was a website, Match, where you would send in VHSs of yourself. You would sit down and be like, "Hi, my name's Treto. I got a basketball game."
I got a basketball game tomorrow. Point guard.
But you know that thing, that's where it came from. Where it's like, oh, I like long walks on the beach.
All right,
feeling the toes in my sand.
Let's do a spontaneous match tape, all right?
Oh,
all right,
okay.
The year's 1998. You're on Match.com. Oh, it's not even .com. It's just
You're
Match.
on Match.
You're on Match.
You've been matched.
Right. You look into the camera, right?
Oh,
You're going to send in your VHS. What would you tell the fans? Or not even the fans. What the fuck? No. What would you tell the potential wife?
Oh, fuck.
All right, you want me to go first?
That's so weird.
All right.
I guess. Wait, who's gonna go first?
Nah, you go first.
All right. Hey guys. No.
Wait, you gotta hit play. You gotta hit play on the recorder.
Yeah, you gotta like. Yeah. And then I gotta like awkwardly adjust myself and like. Hi, my name's Renee. I'm looking for a wife. Bro, this is so weird. How did people do this?
How do you? So, yeah, my name's Jose, and you could be my wife, and yeah, I think shit, it's the film rolling. All right.
Oh my god.
I like long walks on the. Why am I looking at you?
It's like,
this
I like
is super
long walks
awkward.
on the beach. I work in Naperville, and I live around the city of Chicago. I'm seeking a partner who can. I don't know, man. Like, what do you say?
Seeking a partner who, I don't know, you're solving crimes? What are you doing?
I'm seeking a partner for my hit drama comedy buddy cop show.
Oh, snap. Reno 9.
Oh my god, bro. You know what? Everything that has ever gone through my head when reading people's fucking bios on Tinder or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? They're fine. They're fine.
Those are fine.
Those are fine. This just put everything in perspective for me now.
And the fact that you're trusting the postal service to deliver this tape that could land in the wrong hands, you know,
my goodness.
With all your information on there, like,
honestly,
bro,
your
that's
fucking
so funny.
Your name, your age, like where you live,
your interests,
your fucking Pinterest.
Ooh, Pinterest before Pinterest.
It's just a fucking tack board.
Before all the ideas?
Yeah, it's just a tack board and you pin stuff on it. Get it? Pinterest.
Wow. Yeah, for real. Essentially, that's kind of where it came from.
Yeah, that's really weird. Thank God we don't have to send videos and I can just sit there and silently judge people from my phone.
Swipe left or right. Are you the one that used to send me all the ridiculous all
the ridiculous accounts I would come across
on Tinder?
That was fun.
Do you remember any off the top of your head?
None that really stand out anymore. That's the thing. Like, even the ones that I would send you before that like stood out at the time, I've seen so much shit on there. Like,
it's just
it like doesn't even faze me anymore.
Yeah,
I'm like looking at it, and there's a girl. My favorite one that comes up pretty often is like, I used to hate it, or no, when I was little, I used to hate when boys pulled my hair. ... Funny how things change.
That's stupid.
It's like one of the most generic ones that I see, but it still makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's crazy. The fact that people actually put that on there for stupid shit. Yeah, imagine a world without internet. Dating would be fucking crazy. Yeah.
Bro, you'd have to actually go out and meet people. Fuck.
Oh, you would actually have to call people and not just fucking Facebook Messenger them?
Well, not even that. Just the act of finding time to go out.
And like socializing in real life.
Well, yeah, and it's not even like I don't even mean like in an antisocial way. Just the fact that you have to block out this time to go do that.
Well, how do you not do that with internet?
Well, because all right, like if you're gonna go to a bar to try and meet someone,
right,
you have to go to the bar.
Right.
So that's like what, like let's say 3 hours of your day that you have to block off that you're going to be at a bar.
Okay.
That's like an hour or I don't know, however long for a girl to get ready before. So let's just say somewhere between 4 and 5 hours.
Right.
To get ready, go to a bar and just see what you meet. Right. And so at any given night out, at any given bar, I would imagine you talk to 3 girls maybe.
Okay.
Unless
you're saying in the act of actually meeting someone.
Right.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And so that's 5 hours to meet 3 people who might all reject you. I could get rejected by 3 girls right now on Tinder.
In a matter of
seconds, I could get rejected 3 times.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
So that's kind of the point that I'm trying to make.
So you saved yourself 5 hours by having by
getting rejected
profile.
in 15 seconds.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. No, I guess that makes sense, man.
Yeah. So that's the angle that I'm seeing it from. But then there's also for a lot of people, where it's like, well, I don't want to go out. No.
Yeah, I don't want to go out. Fuck. Yeah. No. Well, aside from dating websites, there's also shit like Instagram where people used to just get 8x10s at Walgreens and just, photo albums and like literally books. Albums, like right. We're talking big ass books and just flip through photos. Where now everything's like, swiping. Yeah.
Instagram. I mean, I like that one just because now you're not wasting all that fucking paper.
Well, yeah. And the ink and like, yeah.
Oh, it's like in The Office. I forgot when it happened, but Erin was taking pictures with a disposable camera.
Okay.
And she finished the roll. And it's like, oh, that was fun. Too bad you never get to see these. And then she throws it in the trash.
So she disposes
the camera.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But it's just, dude, Erin, she's my favorite character, I think.
Is she really?
I think so, because like she just has so many of those like random comments that are just like, how are you alive?
How have you survived?
Like her when she's talking about where she worked before she got the job as the receptionist.
Where did she work?
She worked at Taco Bell Express,
Oh shit!
specifically an Express.
Not even like a real one.
Right, because that's why she left and why she was looking for a new job. I think the line, she's like, yeah, so I used to work at a Taco Bell Express, but then it got converted to a full Taco Bell, and I just couldn't keep up.
Oh wow! I could totally see that though.
Like,
she's all trying to keep up.
she's like trying her hardest, but now there's so many items on the menu
Yeah.
that she can't do it.
That's so funny. Yeah, she's a klutz, man. Like, there's one episode where Andy goes to her house because she's sick.
Oh my god, with her brother
And her brother, her foster brother.
Oh my god.
And then he's like, bro, like, you guys are literally like,
Like, are you gonna fuck or not? Should
Yeah.
I leave?
that shit was so funny. But to her, it's like, oh, that's my brother that I met
Right.
when I was, 13 or whatever. Yeah.
Bro, that episode, I think that was like within the first 5 episodes of The Office that I'd ever seen. It was just
really?
like a random like one-off episode that I watched.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So you started out in a random ass spot?
Yeah, because like I don't know how common that is. I couldn't think of the word. Where like you'll see a show in passing before you actually try to watch it.
Yeah.
So like with The Office, I don't know if that was the first one that I saw all the way through, but I remember that being one of the first times that I watched it. And then with How I Met Your Mother, the first episode that I ever watched of that show was, I think it was in season 2, the Halloween episode where Ted is going as the hanging Chad.
Is this the Slutty Pumpkin episode?
It's one of the episodes, yeah. Marshall and Lily are dressed up as a pirate and a peacock.
Okay, yeah,
And
I
then
remember
Barney knocks on the door, and the fucking Danger Zone is playing in the background, and he has the jumpsuit from Top Gun.
that. Okay, yeah.
That was the first
That was
episode
the first
I saw,
one you
and
ever...
that episode sold me on the show that I would then watch 3 years later.
Jesus. So did you wait till it was on Netflix, or did you kind of watch it?
Or I don't know what happened. Like, I saw that episode, and then I just never watched it again, but I wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it on Netflix, I was like, oh, I'm going to watch it now.
Nice.
So maybe I just didn't know where to find it, or I didn't want to put in the effort. I don't know.
That's another thing. Like seasons without Netflix, like, or Hulu. Like before that, how did we watch TV? No.
1 week at a time, Treto.
Yeah, but like you never got to the beginning. Like just like you said, you
would just have to
mid hope. Wherever you landed. That's where you started. Like
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's people who like potentially didn't watch multiple seasons of a show,
but are big fans of the show.
Right.
That happened with me, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was on Netflix for a while, and like I don't think it's on there anymore. But I just never decided to start from the beginning. So I've seen multiple of like episodes. I just don't have like a sense of timeline for them.
So you don't know where they happen.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah. So
that's true. I mean, props to those shows because they were able to create self-contained episodes with an overarching story.
Yeah,
which I can't even wrap my head around doing.
That's really cool. Imagine the writers that are like, all right, this is gonna happen, but next week it's gonna be this, but it still correlates with this.
Yeah, that thing is what boggles my mind. It's like, yeah, you know where you're going, but how do you get there, and how do you make every episode work by itself?
Oh, that's easy. Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, so go ahead.
That sounds hard as fuck, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, think about it. If you were to watch, like in those two cases, if you were to watch one random episode of a TV series, like in that one episode, they have to, like, build a base for each character that's in the episode and, like, get you to understand as a viewer what that character's about.
Yeah.
And then still tell a story and resolve that story in the episode. And still push the overall plot that you might not even know exists forward.
Right.
So, like, going back to that episode of The Office, Andy brings Aaron the soup. So it's like building towards them getting together.
Right.
But the episode is just, it looks like this guy who's trying to get with a girl who's already with someone else.
Right. Ooh. Okay, so let's break it down. How do you think the writers do that? Like, well, not only that, but how do they come up with the storyline? So, for instance, in Pam's case, when she was going out with Roy, at what point did the writers decide like, fuck Roy, let's bring Jim into the picture? You know, or was that already like a plan?
I think that was already in there.
Okay, so then how did they get from they're just dating to, hey, they're gonna get married?
Right.
And then from there, hey, they're gonna have a kid. From there, or even back it up. Hey, let's put Jim.
Back that ass up.
And that's how she got pregnant. No.
Oh shit.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder who was the writer that was like, oh, let's take Jim to a different branch, and see how that turns out. We should write a show. Nah,
we should write a show.
That's
Get
crazy.
it published on AMC.
Ooh, nah, not AMC.
Bro, that's like the best shows.
Really? I can only name like 2 shows from AMC.
All right, what 2 shows?
Fuck. Walking Dead.
Okay.
And the other one. No,
and
there was a Western one that had Common in it. It was like, nope, yeah, fuck, see, no. Breaking Bad.
Oh, there you go. That's the one I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Walking Dead and Breaking Bad
were really good shows. No.
Were really good shows.
Well, Walking Dead's kind of a stretch now.
Right? I haven't seen it, and I think 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No.
It had a really solid 6 seasons.
Yeah. Then the governor happened, and
I think that was season 2. I don't know. I haven't seen it in such a long time.
Yeah, same. Huh.
But that's my point, I guess. They make good dramas for basic cable.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of another drama on basic cable that's as good as Breaking Bad.
Oh, dude, there's a lot of them.
Such as?
Jersey Shore. I mean, you got... yeah, that had a lot of drama. No.
Bro, when Snooki and Sammy got into a fist fight.
Oh man, forget it. That was over with. No. When Sammy and Ron got in a fight and they threw the mattress out of the room.
He put the mattress on the balcony.
That was memorable.
That was a memorable show.
Or when they put cheese underneath the Situation's mattress. Do you remember that? And it was like a prank.
And he thought that the girl smelled?
Yeah. So he told her to go home, but he got some head first, and then he told her to go home.
Oh, my God.
That's fucked up. Or how about when one of the guys hooks up with the Canadian, and then the last thing you hear, it's like a exit scene where like it's like a wide shot of the house. Then you just hear Pauly D say, "Did you know?" I'm trying. He says, "Did you know Nutella was made in Canada?" And then like that's it, because the girl was Canadian. She just smashed. Yeah, that's stupid, bro.
Bro, that show was a fun show. I really enjoyed that show.
Honestly, like that show, you get made fun of for watching, depending on who you're talking to. But I enjoyed the fuck out of that show.
I watched all except for season 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you watch season 1?
I don't know. I watched the first episode of season 1. Didn't like it.
Oh shit! Yeah, they're all like new and weird and scrawny.
All weird and scrawny.
Yeah, they are. Like Situation's all like little. No, Ron's still big as fuck.
Ray's just jacked.
Yeah,
bro, he's still jacked.
Why'd you say it like that? He's jacked. No,
he is. Well, like
he's swole as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, but saying swole as shit is okay.
Yeah, because it's 3 words: swole as shit.
Shit.
He's shit. Fuck Ronnie. What, Sam? Fuck you, Ronnie. No.
Bro, they had the worst fucking relationship.
Oh my
god,
god,
they were
that
together
whole
forever.
thing was a joke, bro. Man.
Oh my god. Oh, bro, when they were in Paris and Ronnie and the Situation were gonna get in a fight.
Oh, that was a good one.
Situation headbutts the fucking cement wall.
Bro,
gives himself a concussion.
I remember that stupid shit. He like almost knocked his ass out. What about all right, well, last one. I feel like Vinny was like the only normal one there.
Yeah, he was the most.
Well, Pauly D was pretty normal.
I guess
too.
he was like the everyman.
Yeah, I would say.
Because like he wasn't super like extravagant with anything. Like his hair was like a normal haircut, like
the low fade.
Yeah, like he wasn't buff as fuck.
There you go. Yeah. His V-necks weren't like,
they weren't too deep.
Super, yeah.
They were just deep enough.
You know what I'm talking about? You know, his sunglasses were normal, like Ray-Bans. Like, yeah.
He was like the common man.
Yeah, he was just your go-to guy.
Yeah, he was like the guy who would just be there. You know, just off in the background.
Like he sometimes wouldn't even get into shit.
Right, like he'd be the character that people can relate to.
Yeah.
Unless you're someone crazy, then you can just relate to Sammy.
Oh man, fuck you, Ronnie. Like that's.
Oh
I can just hear her yelling right now. Like, man.
I'll carry that sound with me forever. No.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, before we get into the fucking Jersey Shore review,
welcome back to the Jersey Shore review.
This is your host, Buff as shit.
Buff as shit T-Dog.
Ooh, oh, okay, yeah. And Big R.
Big R. Oh shit.
Not little. Big ass R. R.
Except for season 1. Why am I a pirate?
Because you're a pirate with a thing on your shoulder, dude.
With a little bird.
Yeah. Except for season 1, you're all scrawny as fuck.
It's little R.
Little lowercase R. No.
I got a little cardboard bird.
Right.
Carpet
bird. No.
It's a carpet bird.
What? It's just carpet? Just a patch?
Flick it off.
Bro,
I was dusting my shoulder before it was cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, that's stupid. All right, man. Well, this has been a good episode. I think you guys have seen us freestyle. Oh, the game. I wanted to play a game.
Oh, true. Do you want to...
Should we just throw it in? You know, we should have played this game where we were talking about fucking Kids Bop and shit.
Yeah.
All right.
That's where I was going originally with this, with the Kids Bop thing.
Is that what you were trying to fucking alley-oop me?
And then it never happened, and you said something else that got me going in a whole different direction.
Yeah. All right, fuck it. We'll save the game for next week.
You want to save it?
Yeah, we can save it.
All right, we'll save it. So we got a game coming.
Yeah. Well, I got a basketball game. I love if you know the Vine, you know the what I'm talking about. My name's Trey. I got a basketball game. But yeah, no. Tune in next week where we're gonna play the game. No.
The game,
not the game.
The game.
Say it with me, guys.
The game.
Oh wait.
The game. See, okay. I guess this is a good. This is a good example. Like on multiple other episodes, we've said shit like at the same time. And I know damn well that people are like, oh, they had to plan that, or like, how hard was it for them to plan that? No, we didn't plan that shit. And just now when we were struggling to say the game together, like, it goes to show we never plan it. We just,
which is weird, right? Like
more often than not, it just works.
That shit happens all the time. Like last episode, we said California at the very same time, and I noticed when I was editing, and I was like, wow, that's fucking weird. But now we can't even get it together.
That's how you know it's time to go.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Again, this is TRETO Without a Motherfucking Radio, which sounds really gangster when I say it. Like maybe I should tone it down a little bit.
You should be like, thanks for tuning in, guys. This was TRETO Without a Motherfucking Radio. No, I just say it the same way.
Exact same thing. Just little R. No.
Little R.
Tune in next week, guys, and we'll keep it locked here on TRETO Without a Radio.